Second Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 7. For we have this treasure in earthly vessels. But we have this treasure in earthly vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not despaired. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. The Wadi Yahweh Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve the honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race, wars, famine, concentration camps, starved fight to Egypt, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously to the chariots of the Lord, lift up the hope for life into the chambers. Simultaneously to the chariots of the Lord, shoot with laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I brought this out of the cause of this video, just as fast as seeking salvation like this filthy place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs have taken upon. Right now the time is 10:40 p.m. Thursday, April 9th, 2026, the year of apostasy, agents, sellouts, and Jacob's trouble. This is like a second edition from this morning. Holy conversation, such things, just whatever come to mind, topics, a lot of things. I'm just waking up again, actually, because I was burnt out this morning, so I came home, ate something, went to sleep, so waking up, crazy dreams, but I feel good. I was just watching a couple of videos, still staying measuring the time, staying diligent. I rather always want to put out want to put out foot forward in His truth and His thing about great words of Apostle Paul. And His thing about we just want to put our foot forward. And yeah, so earlier, I was saying that I had to go recap the video I did, and I was saying that I cannot beat these people, man. I wouldn't have got to this point if it wasn't for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This treasure we have, this treasure we have in this earthly vessel, and it's this truth, man. Because in the valley of shadow of death, man, I don't know if I said it. I think I read in the last video. I was sitting in front of my computer at my job, and hey, the why did y'all Shem Yahushua? Because if you brothers would see my situation, man, you'd be like, how the hell did you pull this off? That's how I know this is not me, man. This ain't the first time shit like this happening for me. And how the hell did you pull this off? And I'm gonna give a testimony. I remember I used to work at this job, right? My siblings, my real siblings, my family of the world, brothers and sisters, right? I was always different. It's a miracle, bro. This is mercy at all levels for me, man. Just things that go around me, man. I can't explain it. I can only come in the boldness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to do this to myself. I wanted to say a couple things, but I'm not gonna go too deep into certain things because it's very funny and it's beautiful at the same time because I'm amazed. I'm amazed at certain things that goes on in my life. Right. So and through the spirit of Hashem Yahushua, and that's the spirit because I was reading this chapter, and that's that verse. I didn't even get to that verse, but that verse, I don't know. I really don't remember. So I'm coming back in tune on where I left off at, but I think I got up to that point. So we're not preaching ourselves, man. We're preaching Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I just went up a couple of verses. I think I was reading this in this chapter, but maybe I did get to this point, but through the spirit, because we are not up against flesh and blood, man. We up against some serious principalities, bro, and it's serious, man. And like I said, I know I probably let's read this again. Salakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. Yeah. It says, but we have this treasure in this earthly vessel. And this is truth, bro. This is some treasure. This is serious business. Because I'm looking at people, they ain't got it, man. And they ain't gonna get it. Got it? Good. Yo. And they looking at me like, who the hell is, who put this ninja on his lad? That's the power, y'all shot. That lad, right? He said lad, right, in the movie. The meaning of the word lad, Bible verse, King James Version. Salaki. I'm always saying that, Salaki. The meaning of the word lad. I think he said that in the movie. In the movie Django Unchained. Who put this ninja on top of this lad? Or a horse or something. It was something he said. And it was just funny. I'm thinking about it right now. That was Samuel Jackson. He said that to about Jamie Foxx. Right? Which was funny to me. When you watch the movie, but this is crazy. Because he up against his own type of people. Who works for Ashashua. And that's how it is right now. Because this gospel of ours, this thing of ours, this good news of ours is hid to the mass of the people. And it's a treasure, man. It's a serious treasure, bro. And people are looking like, you can see, you can sense it. And if you're I'll reconcile man of the Lord. But how these people conduct themselves around you, you can see that they know that you about something. And it makes them so angry. And they see it, and then for me, and I'm just saying me, how I come around people, I come in the I'm an ambassador for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So I have something to boast in. I don't rub it in nobody's face, but I work. When I go to work, I'll go to work, man. I want to be able to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to the best of my ability. Now I know I'm coming in this with a fucked up vocabulary. I know it. But I can't even believe all the songs I put together. I know my peers in the world that I came up with, I know for a fact I impressed them so much that I had to disappear from them because they envied me after that. I know. And I see it in myself because I'm impressed myself. And I said, this is not of me. How did I get to this point? That's how I know that earth and this treasure. Because Yahweh Shemel, I was presented, like, I think, like, even like the industry cats, all of them, that was some demonic, Jay-Z got demons working with him. 50 Cent got demons working with him. In order for the left hand side is powerful too. The left hand side of Yahweh of Yahweh is powerful too. You know, that left hook is vicious. Satan and them ain't no joke. Them demons can make you do some dramatic things. Come on, they helping out Joshua and them. They ain't just getting that, man. You crazy? Them motherfuckers, Joshua and them are weaklings. They are weaklings. Oh, what it said? It said that that's Romans. Just here. You know, you go read Romans, right? Is that Romans? Romans 9. Let's see something. In order for me to know these verses, this is a gift. In order for me to get this point right here, where I'm about to get right now, this is from Yahweh Shemiah Shah. So, it says right here. Let me see. All right. It says that I'll read a little bit. It says Romans chapter 9, verse 16. So then, it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy. Right? For the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised This is what Yahweh Shah said about the Pharaoh. For the scripture says unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose I have raised thee up. Yahweh raised up Pharaoh. Pharaoh don't do it himself, bro. Looks like Yahweh Shah has raised us up, bro. Yahweh raised up Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah didn't do it himself. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I may show my power in thee. Yo, man, were you crazy? Yo, yo, my man. Yo, man, he said on the left hand side. I'm just saying, I, you know, putting music together and all the words flowing through me, man. I was like, yo, and then the Lord said, Yahweh Shah revealed himself to me through his men. And before he did that, I was always going to say this, man. He started showing me what the enemy was doing to the earth. He said, look what you're not paying attention to. Look what they're doing to your earth. How you going to think you're going to be some glamorous motherfucker on the earth? You're going to get the money, but the water going to be fucked up. You're going to get the earth, but you're going to be eating GMO food. Are you out of your mind? Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing with the weather modification. You trying to get the bag, but they got control of lightning. They can shoot laser beams from the sky. Come on, man. We'll get your priorities straight here. This is what I truly believe Yahweh Shah was telling you. Look, they can control the weather. They know they get the flow of the water. You can get a mansion, but they could cut your water off down the block. They can cut you got a house, but you ain't got no electricity. They control the electricity. What are you talking about? You ain't got nothing. I shout this the earth. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. Who the judges? Us. He covered our faces, man. He put his face on top. It says that what's that verse? Don't it? I read it in a while. He come to iconoclasm, whitewashing. Just put it that way. I can't think of the verse. It's in Maccabees. Can't think I'm trying to word. I ain't reading in a while. But that's what they did, man. He covered the faces of the judges above. Man, the Byzantine means backwards. I ain't gonna go deep into words right now. I'm learning as I go, man. When I learned this, man, I said, well, y'all people crazy. You think I'm gonna go worry about one little silly job and